Hey, have you ever tried to make some AI art and you're just frustrated because the image you get looks nothing like the amazing idea you had in your head? Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we are going to break down a super simple four-part structure for writing incredible prompts, especially for a powerful tool like Stable Diffusion.
Okay, let's just dive right in with a problem that I know everyone has faced. You're all excited, you've got this great idea for an image. You type it into the AI generator, and what you get back just leaves you scratching your head.
You know that feeling, right? You've got this perfect, simple idea in your mind, you type it in, you hit that generate button, and what comes back is just bizarre. The pose is all wonky, the background makes zero sense, the style is completely off. It's a super common thing, but man, is it frustrating.
Okay, let's use the classic example, cute cat. I mean, you'd think that's clear enough, wouldn't you? But the AI has to guess what you actually mean. Is cute a cartoon? Is it a photo? A tiny little kitten? The result is basically a lottery, and you often end up with something pretty strange looking. And here is the absolute most important thing to get. This isn't the AI's fault. It's not a flaw in the system. It's a communication gap. The AI can't read your mind. It can only read your words. And honestly, that's fantastic news, because it means you have the power to fix it. And this, right here, is the solution. Just look at the difference. We went from a two-word prayer to a crystal clear, descriptive instruction. We're not just hoping the AI gets it right anymore. We are telling it exactly what to do. And that, my friends, is the secret. So that brings us to the core of this whole thing, a simple framework I like to call the 4 pillars of prompting. This is the secret sauce. This is how you take a fuzzy idea and turn it into a specific command that an AI like Stable Diffusion can actually understand and bring to life. Just think of these pillars as the 4 essential building blocks for any great prompt. You've got subject, style, environment, and details. By just walking through them one by one, you're giving the AI all the context it needs to stop guessing and start creating something amazing. All right, so let's see how this actually works. We're going to break down each of these 4 pillars, step by step, so you can see exactly how to use them to build your own awesome prompts.
First up, we have pillar number 1, the subject. This is the absolute foundation of your image. It's the who or the what. It's the star of the show, and it is always where you should start. Be as clear and descriptive as you can right from the get-go. And what's really cool here is that a subject doesn't just have to be a person. It can be a place, like that cozy reading corner, or a specific thing, like a minimalist wristwatch. The key is, it's the main focus of your image.
Okay, pillar number 2 is all about style or medium. This is where you get to be the art director. Are you trying to make a photograph, a cartoon, maybe a 3D render? This tells Stable Diffusion what kind of visual language you want it to speak.
And wow, you have so much creative freedom here. You can ask for a super realistic photo, a vibrant digital painting, or even something really niche like pixel art. Every single one of these keywords is going to dramatically change how your final image looks.
Next up, we have pillar 3, the environment. This is simply where your subject is. I mean, your subject doesn't just exist in a white void, right? Putting it in a scene gives it context, it totally changes the mood, and it helps the AI create a much more interesting picture. And your environment can be super complex and atmospheric, like a misty battlefield at sunrise. Or it can be really simple and clean, like on a clean white studio background if you're doing a product shot. Both are incredibly powerful instructions. And finally, we get to our 4th and final pillar, extra details. I want you to think of these as the finishing touches, the polish. This is where you add those little keywords that take an image from just good to great. We're talking about things like lighting, mood, color, and how detailed you want it to be. Now, these might seem like just small keywords, but trust me, they have a massive impact. Soft, warm lighting makes things feel cozy. Dramatic shadows creates tension and mystery. And a simple tag like highly detailed tells the AI to really push itself and add more texture and complexity to the whole thing. Okay, that's the theory. Now for the fun part. Let's see how all 4 of these pillars actually come together in a real prompt. This is where the magic really starts to happen. Let's break this one down. What's our subject? A heroic fantasy warrior in ornate armor. The style? Cinematic concept art. Where is he? Standing on a cliff, dramatic sky in the background. And the details? Those are the final touches. High contrast lighting and highly detailed. See that? Every single piece has a job. Okay, now let's try a totally different idea to see how versatile this is. Our subject this time is a futuristic sci-fi city skyline. The style we're going for is a digital painting. The environment is at night, and our details are things like high detail and that all-important keyword, moody atmosphere. It's the exact same structure, but we get a completely different, amazing result.
All right, now that you know the structure, let's use it to fix some of the most common mistakes that people make when they're just starting out. This framework isn't just for building prompts from scratch. It's a really powerful problem-solving tool.
Okay, mistake number one, and we have all done this, is just being way too vague. A single word like castle is a total shot in the dark. But look what happens when we apply our pillars. We get a medieval stone castle, that's our subject, on a hill, that's the environment, in the style of a digital painting. All of a sudden, the AI has a clear blueprint to work from.
And the second huge mistake is forgetting to define a style or a medium. A prompt like a man sitting at a desk could be literally anything. A cartoon, a sketch, a photo. The AI has to guess. But as soon as we add realistic photo and those little details like soft natural window light, we take all the guesswork out of it and tell the AI exactly what we want to see. Okay, so we've seen the problem with vague prompts, we've walked through the four-pillar solution, and we've even seen how to fix common mistakes. So now, this structure, it's all yours. It's time for you to put it into action. And really, it all comes down to this simple, repeatable template. Every single time you go to create a new image, just walk through these 4 steps. Start with a clear subject, choose your style, describe the environment, and then sprinkle in those extra details to make it absolutely perfect.
This framework gives you so much more control over the AI. Seriously, it's the foundation for every other advanced prompting technique you're going to learn. So the only question left is, what amazing thing are you going to create first?